Good evening and welcome to Grundy Center there for some Friday night baseball between the hometown Grundy Center Spartans and the visiting Applington Parkersburg Falcons. Thanks for tuning in tonight. The Falcons come into tonight's game with a 4-6 record. They're 2-4 in the conference. While the Grundy Center Spartans coming off their first loss of the year as they got clipped.
And now for some game time weather information for you. 80 degrees, sunny skies, feels like 80.
6-1.
The dew point 51, the humidity 37%, and the wind out of the south-southwest at 8 miles an hour. Hey, what do you think? Well, let's go play some high school baseball.
Where he has a 3-0 record. He leads Grundy Center with 18 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts in those 18 innings. Opponents batting just 129 against him so far.
The Iowa High School Athletic Association and Grundy Center High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts and respect the decisions of the game officials. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community.
Losing their
Grundy
first
Center
5
High School
games.
has many traditions, but bad sportsmanship isn't one of them. So be loud, be proud, be positive, and enjoy today's
game. The only loss in
game.
that stretch was a 3-2 loss to a very strong Anamosa team. They're
leading off for the Falcons, the left fielder, number 1, Wes Shirk.
Is their leading hitter. Leading off tonight, the left fielder, Wes Shirk. Shirk hitting .250 on the season. Does lead Applington Parkersburg with 11 bases on balls on the season. Swinging first pitch. Slow ground ball fouled on the third baseline.
6:57 first pitch.
Jed Jarofsky quickly gets the ball back, ready to deliver. Comes inside with the fastball, another foul ball, this one out of play. And Jarofsky quickly heading the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Wes Shirk, a junior left fielder for the Falcons. His 3rd straight foul ball to start off the game. This one down the third baseline. One thing we've seen with Jarofsky over the course of his career, he does not walk many batters. In 18 innings pitched this season, he's only walked 3 batters. Comes in with the off-speed pitch, slow roller to shortstop. Meester charges it, fires it to first base, skips in the dirt. Slifer can't come up with the runner going to second base. Pete Lebo's there to back it up. Nice throw to Carson Lobby, and Shirk is retired. Really nice play by catcher Pete Lebo. He hustled down the first baseline to back up the throw.
Next up for the Falcons, the catcher, number 2, Sully Jansen.
Ball cleanly and fired to Carson Lobby to retire Shirk. So that goes down in the scorebook as Shirk reaches first base on the throwing error and then is retired. A 2-4 putout. Jarofsky starts out Sully Jansen with a curveball for strike 1. Jansen, the catcher for Applington Parkersburg. Jarofsky goes outside, another curveball. This one misses for ball 1. Another curveball. Jansen drives this one into center field. Braden Davies sliding catch going to his left. Makes the grab for out number 2. Braden Davies.
Next up for the Falcons, no shortstop, number 21, Jackson Gillespie.
Covers so much ground with his speed in center field. Really covers the gaps well. Had a really strong break on that ball. As that was a sinking liner. A tough catch, but he got there in plenty of time. Now batting for the Falcons, the number 3 hitter, shortstop, Jackson Gillespie. Gillespie's hitting the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Gillespie's hitting .500 on the season, 13 hits and 26 at-bats. Jarofsky comes back with a fastball right at the knees for strike 1. All 13 of Gillespie's hits have been singles so far this season. Swings and grounds this one to Lobby at second base, fields it cleanly, makes the put out at first base. 3 up, 3 down. Jarofsky and the Spartan defense puts the Falcons down in order in the top of the first. We'll take a quick break. Be back with you live at the start of the second inning. Or excuse me, at the bottom of the first inning. Welcome back to Grundy Center. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Spartans coming to bat with a little
Leading off for the
different
Spartans, the
lineup
pitcher,
than
number
we've seen
12,
so far
Judd
this season.
Jarofsky.
Judd Jarofsky bumped up to the leadoff spot for the first time this season. He and Braden Davey swapped spots. Davey now hitting in the 2-hole tonight. They'll be facing junior Mick Stagey on the mound. First pitch from Stagey, driven into center field. Nice catch for out number 1. As Jarofsky hit a sinking liner into right center.
Next up for the Spartans, the center fielder, number 5, Braden
Center fielder
Davey.
Luke Jacobson had a good break on the ball, made the catch going to his left. Center fielder Braden Davey steps up to the plate. Davey hitting .240 on the season. He watches the breaking ball break down and outside for ball 1. Davey ahead in the count now, 2 balls, no strikes. Braden Davey, the senior center fielder, leads Grundy Center with 10 runs scored this season. The 2-0 pitch clips the outside corner, makes it 2 balls and a strike. Another pitch on the outside half of the plate, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mick Stagey making his second start of the season for the Falcons tonight. Misses upstairs, high and in with a curveball. Count is full of 3 balls, 2 strikes. Stagey pulls a fastball outside in the dirt for ball 4. Braden Davey on first base with 1 out, bottom of the first inning.
The catcher, number 11, Pete Lebo.
Left-handed hitting Pete Lebo now up to bat, the number 3 hitter for Grundy Center. Lebo hitting .364 on the season. Tied for the team lead with 8 RBIs. Keep an eye on Braden Davey at first base. Stolen base threat. Lebo takes ball 1 high and outside. As we mentioned, Stagey making his second start of the season. He's pitched 8 innings this season, 4 total appearances. It's a 7.88 ERA. He comes set, gives a look to Davey at first. Lebo fouls this one up and out of play down the third base line. In Stagey's 8 innings of work this year, he's given up 9 hits, 9 earned runs, 6 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Lebo. Davey running. Pitch called strike, throw not in time. Davey with the stolen base. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pete Lebo, the senior catcher for Grundy Center. And Davey now in scoring position with 1 out. Lebo with a soft liner in the shallow center field. Off the shortstop glove, Davey's gonna make a break for third. And he is throwing out. That is the second out of the inning. So to recap that play, Lebo hit a soft liner just over the shortstop's head. And he did get back. That is Jackson Gillespie, who was able to get back, get a glove on it, but it fell to the grass. Davey had to wait to see if that ball was going to drop.
Next up for the Sparks, the shortstop, number 2, Ethan Meester.
Third. But Gillespie's made a really good throw to the third baseman, Colbin Hoppenworth, to retire Davey. Lebo remains at first base, now 2 outs. Ethan Meester, the batter. Lebo is running on the pitch. Meester fouls it off down the first baseline. Out of play for strike 1. Meester also moves up in the batting order. Moves up from his typical 5 spot we've seen most of this season, now batting in the 4 spot. Throw over to first base. Lebo back in time. Meester having a really strong season at the plate for Grundy Center, hitting .444, leads Grundy Center with 12 base hits. 10 of those were singles. And those 10 singles also lead Grundy Center so far. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count, Pete Lebo at first base. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Lebo's running. Meester ground ball to short. Gillespie makes the play on the big hop, throws to first base to retire Meester. The Spartans get a runner in scoring position, but after 1, score is 0-0. We'll be back shortly with the top of the second inning. Welcome back to Grundy Center. We're in the top of the second inning. Neither team able to push a run across in the first.
Now batting for the Falcons, the center fielder, number 8, Luke Jacobson.
Center fielder Luke Jacobson leading off this inning for the Falcons. Jacobson hitting .172 coming into tonight's contest. Takes ball 1 high and inside from Jadrowski. Jacobson 5 hits and 29 at-bats this season. Does have 1 double and 1 triple, so does have some power potential. Takes ball 2, fastball in the dirt. Jacobson had the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Gets a fastball in the inner half, fouls it off, out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Jacobson had that nice catch in center field off the Drofsky line drive in the Spartan half of the first inning. Chops this one up the middle. Meester makes the play going to his left near second base. Throw pulls Slifer off the bag. Slifer did attempt to tag, but was not able to apply it. And Luke Jacobson reaches on the throwing error to lead off the second inning.
Next up for the Falcons, the pitcher, number 3, Cormac Steggy.
Pitcher Cormac Steggy now digging in. He's a .296 hitter, batting from the left side. Drofsky working out of the stretch, gives a look to the runner at first. Comes in with a fastball right down the middle for strike one. Steggy 8 hits and 27 at-bats this season. Luke Jacobson, the runner at first. Steggy showing bunt. Lines it right back to the pitcher's mound. Drofsky with the play. Makes the play at first base to retire Cormac Steggy for the first out. He is able to sacrifice Jacobson to second base.
Now batting for the Falcons, the third baseman, number 14, Colbin Hoppenworth.
Third baseman Colbin Hoppenworth now digs in with an RBI opportunity. Luke Jacobson standing in scoring position on second base. Hoppenworth, the senior, hitting .222 on the season, but does lead this team with 7 RBIs. Takes ball one high. Hoppenworth 6 hits and 27 at-bats this season. All 6 are singles. Drofsky's offering bounces in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to the Falcon third baseman. Drofsky comes set and not holding the runner at second. Pop a foul down the first baseline. That's going to get out of play. Slifer gave it a look, but it drifted well out of play for 2 balls and a strike. Junior Rylan Asher stands on deck for the Falcons. Drofsky's pitch fouled straight back. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drofsky's fastball fouled off, goes straight back. Hoppenworth stays alive, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grundy Center, kind of an uncharacteristic 2 errors already this game. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. And that's coming off a game Wednesday night at AGWSR where they committed 3 errors. Drofsky's off-speed pitch misses upstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Colbin Hoppenworth. Comes back with a fastball fouled straight back. Drofsky gets his sign from Leeville, sets up inside. Another foul ball. Colbin Hoppenworth working on an 8-pitch at bat right now from Judd Drofsky. Count remains full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball, this one straight back again. For those of you counting at home, that is the 4th foul ball of the at-bat. This next pitch from Drofsky will be the 10th pitch of this at-bat against Colton Hoppenworth. High fastball. Hoppenworth swings and misses for the strikeout.
Next up for
2
the
outs.
Falcons, the right fielder, number 9, Rylan Asher.
Right fielder junior Rylan Asher now up to bat. Runner on second base, 2 outs. Asher swings off the first pitch, fouls it out of play. Asher hitting .227 on the season, 5 hits in 22 at-bats. All 5 of those hits have been singles. Jarofsky looks in, gets the sign from Lebo. Fastball misses upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rylan Asher, the number 7 hitter in the batting order tonight for the Falcons. Takes a fastball right on the outside corner for strike 2. To recap the inning, Luke Jacobson led off the inning, reached on an error. He was sacrificed to second base. That is where he remains now with 2 outs. Jarofsky comes back with a curveball to strike out Rylan Asher and extinguish the Falcons' scoring threat in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Spartans coming to bat. No score.
Ryder Slifer.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning for Grundy Center, first baseman Ryder Slifer. Swings at the first pitch, just got a piece of it. Foul tip goes back into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Slifer hitting an even .200 on the season. Stady comes back with an off-speed pitch, misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slifer 5 hits and 25 at-bats this year. He is hit by a pitch to lead off the second inning. So Slifer aboard with no outs.
Now batting for the Spartans, the left fielder, number 24, Hayden Gertis.
Junior left fielder Hayden Gertis steps in, a .238 hitter, with Slifer at first base. Slifer most likely not a threat to steal, but there could be a hit and run, potential sacrifice situation. Gertis takes a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Stady gives a look to Slifer at first base. Gertis the batter. Throw over to first, Slifer's back easily. Stady working out of the stretch, gives a look to Slifer. Showing bunt, Gertis got a piece of it, but it goes foul straight back. No balls, 2 strikes now to Hayden Gertis. Gertis leads this Grundy Center offense with 3 doubles on the season. 3 of his 5 hits have been doubles. Stady comes set. Fastball outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tried to get Gertis to chase, but that was a bit too far outside. Here's the pitch from Stege. Gertis, one hopper to shortstop. Gillespie tries the backhand, is able to keep it on the infield, but no chance to get either runner. And Spartans now with 2 on.
Now batting for
no
the
outs.
Spartans, the right fielder, number 10, Mason Tatey.
Gertis reaches on the air. Slifer let off the inning with a hit by pitch. Gertis reaches on the air. Now right fielder Mason Tatey up to bat. Falcons defense expecting a bunt with first baseman playing in. Tatey shows bunt early. Fouls it off. Tatey gets a behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. That was one of the tougher pitches to bunt. One goes high and inside. That's why pitchers like to throw it there when they see a batter square around. Tatey showing bunt again. First baseman really creeping in. Fastball just misses the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kingston Holman, the first baseman. He's playing ahead of the runner anyway, and as soon as Tatey shows bunt, he creeps in about even with the pitcher's mound. Tatey shows bunt. Gets this one down, foul. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mason Tatey, the Spartan right fielder. Tatey hitting an even 300 on the season, 6 hits and 20 at-bats. All 6 of those hits are singles. Does have 1 RBI on the season. Stege's delivery and Tatey fouls it off. Stays alive, count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. A quick conference between Sully Jansen and Cormac Stege. Make sure they're on the same page with the runner at second base when they're giving their signals. Tatey digs in, behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryder Slifer on second base. Hayden Gertis on first base. Cormac Stege on the mound. Soft fly ball into shallow center field. Second baseman going out, makes the grab, backpedaling. Runners have to hold. That's the first out of the inning. Really nice catch by Lincoln Ammons. He really had to travel quite a ways to make that
Next up
play.
for the Spartans, the designated hitter, number 13, Asher Luderman.
And Roy, that was in a spot where it was too shallow for the center fielder to get to. So if Ammons didn't get to it, it was going to drop, but he made the play. Designated hitter Asher Luderman up to bat. Still 2 runners on base, now 1 out. Luderman takes fastball high and outside for ball 1. Luderman, the designated hitter tonight. He's batting for third baseman Riggs Yoder. Luderman, a .312 hitter this season. Swings ground ball. That's going to get through the 5-6 hole. Slifer being waved in. Here comes the throw from left field. That's going to be up the line too far. Gets all the way to the backstop. Gertis advances to third. Luderman into second. Spartans strike first. That's a RBI single by Asher Luderman. Gertis advances to third on the throw.
Next up for the Spartans, the second baseman, number 1, Carson Lobby.
Second baseman Carson Lobby up. Big opportunity to drive in some more runs. Runners on second and third, just 1 out. Lobby hitting .133 on the season. Swings first pitch, ground ball to shortstop. Gillespie makes the play, charges it. That's a double pump to play at first. Lobby beats it out. Hayden Gertis scores on the play.
To the top of the order for the Spartans, now batting number 12, Judd Jarofsky.
Goes down as an RBI infield single for Carson Lobby. He was able to beat the play. It was fielded cleanly by Gillespie. Just a real small double pump on his throw to first base, and that was all the speedy Lobby needed to beat the throw. Top of the order now, Jed Jarofsky. Lobby running. He takes second base standing up as the ball popped out of catcher Sully Jansen's glove. Runners on second and third, just one out for Jarofsky, the leading hitter for Grundy Center. Drives this one into left field. Left fielder twisting around, can't get a beat on it. Ball gets all the way to the fence. Luderman and Lobby both score easily. And it's a 2-run double for Jed Jarofsky.
Next up for the Spartans, number 5, Braden Davey.
Senior center fielder Braden Davey up to bat, hitting .240 on the season. He walked and stole a base back in the first inning. Grundy Center has now opened up a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Davey showing bunt. This is for a base hit. Fielded by Staggy. He throws him out at first base. Jarofsky does advance to third base on the play.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 11, Pete Lebo.
Senior catcher Pete Lebo up. Jed Jarofsky on third base. Lebo singled in the first. Fastball high and outside for ball 1. Staggy looking in, gets his sign, comes set, still working out of the stretch to Lebo. Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Lebo, the dangerous left-handed hitter. Staggy keeps trying to nibble on that outside corner, but misses again. 3 straight balls outside. Now it's 3 balls, no strikes to Lebo. This one nips the outside corner, 3 balls and a strike. Good hitters count for Pete Lebo. See if he gets something to hit. Fastball misses upstairs. Lebo draws the 2-out walk.
Next up for the Spartans, number 2, Ethan Meester.
Especially in a first-third situation with 2 outs. If I were a betting man, I would bet Lebo will be running. But the dangerous Ethan Meester at the plate. Meester hitting .444 coming into tonight's game. Grounded out to shortstop back in the first. Lebo takes his lead at first. There he goes. Meester takes ball 1, no throw to second base. They don't want the speedy Jarofsky to try to steal home on the throw. The Falcons concede second base to Lebo. Now Meester with the RBI opportunity. Swings, pops it up, shallow right field, second baseman going out. Camps underneath it and makes the grab for the 3rd out of the inning. But a big inning for the Spartans. They put 4 runs on the board and lead 4-0 after 2. We'll take a quick break and be back with you live at the top of the 3rd. Welcome back to Grundy Center. We're in the top of the third inning where the Falcons find themselves trailing for the first time tonight after that big second inning and the Spartan offense put up 4 runs. Leading off for the Falcons in the top of the third.
Now batting for the Falcons, the first baseman, number 7, Kingston Holman.
Kingston Holman. Holman hitting .83 on the year. Takes ball 1. That's 2 hits and 24 at-bats. He does have the only home run for this Falcons team, so does have power potential. Takes a fastball inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Drofsky misses down low, and Holman ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Kingston Holman, a junior, batting in the number 8 spot in tonight's order, draws a 4-pitch leadoff walk to lead off the third inning.
Next up for the Falcons, the second baseman, number 22, Lincoln Ammons.
Second baseman Lincoln Ammons now batting. Ammons a 111 hitter. It's 1 hit and 9 at-bats this year. Kingston Holman, the runner at first, with a short lead. Drofsky dots the outside corner with the fastball. Gets back ahead of the count. No balls, 1 strike. Ammons shows bunt, pulls back. Drofsky's offering darts low and outside. 1 ball and a strike. Falcons have had base runners in each inning so far tonight without the courtesy of a hit. Reach on air in the first and second, and then a leadoff walk to start the third. Ammons showing bunt again. Drofsky misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Falcon offense trying to get Kingston Holman in scoring position. Is still fairly early in the ball game, so if they can chip away, add a few runs at a time, another fastball in the dirt makes it count 3 balls and a strike. Lincoln Ammons, the hitter. Kingston Holman on first base. Ammons shows bunt again, pops this one up foul over towards the first base dugout. That makes the count 3 balls, 2 strikes to Lincoln Ammons, the number 9 hitter for this Appleton Parkersburg baseball team. Judd Drofsky shakes off Lebo, gives a look to the runner at first, short lead. Throws a fastball past Lincoln Ammons, comes back to get the strikeout.
To the top of the order for the Falcons, now batting number 1, Wes Shirk.
Now 1 out, runner on first, left-handed hitting Wes Shirk, the batter. Shirk hitting .250 on the season, coming into tonight's game, 5 hits and 20 at-bats. Drofsky's pickoff threw over to first base, gets past Slifer, but Holman, slow to get up, was unable to advance. Wes Shirk leads this Falcon offense. He's been walked 11 times this season, so really good batting eye. Ground ball back to Drofsky. He gets the force at second. Relay throw to first base, not in time. Shirk reaches on the fielder's choice, but now 2 outs in the inning.
Next up for the Falcons, number 2, Sully Jansen.
Now 2 outs in the top of the third. Falcons still with the runner on first base. This time it's Wes Shirk standing there. And catcher Sully Jansen digs in. He flew out to center field back in the first inning. He hit the ball pretty hard, but center fielder Braden Davey was able to track it down. Chopper towards third. Brings Yoder with the play. He's going to go all the way across the diamond. Good strong throw to retire Sully Jansen for the 3rd out of the inning. The Falcons put some runners on base, are unable to put any on the board. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, Spartans 4, Falcons 0. We are back in Grundy Center, bottom of the third inning.
Now
Spartans
batting for the Spartans, number 19, Ryder Slifer.
First baseman Ryder Slifer will lead things off. He was hit by a pitch, came around to score last inning. And he's hit by a pitch again. Another curveball. That's 2 curveballs he's taken in the back tonight. Which, if you're going to get hit by a pitch.
Next up for the Spartans, number 24, Hayden Gertis.
Hayden Gertis now steps up to the plate. He showed bunt in this situation last inning. Threw runner on first, no outs. Let's see if he shows again. Ground ball to shortstop. Fielded by Klespies. He goes to second. And the ball glances off the glove of Ammons. So Slifer's safe at second base. Gertis reaches on the fielder's choice.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 10, Mason Tatey.
Mason Tatey up to bat. 2 on, no outs. Tatey showed bunt his first at bat. Was unable to get the bunt attempt down. Ended up popping up to second base into shallow right field. He shows bunt early. Stagey with the delivery, misses down low, ball 1. Spartans with 2 runners on without the courtesy of a hit yet this inning. Slifer was hit by a pitch. Gertis reaches on the fielder's choice. When they tried to get Slifer forced at second, he got there on an error. Fastball outside, and Tatey had in the count 2 balls, no strikes. Tatey an even 300 hitter on the season. Shows bunt again. He's able to get this one down right back to the pitcher. He goes to third base with it, where they get the force play. Slifer retired on the force. One out, still 2 runners on base. Gertis advances to second. Mason Tatey gets to first base on the fielder's choice.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Asher Luderman.
Designated hitter Asher Luderman up to bat. Had an RBI single last inning. So he hit that ground ball right between the third baseman and shortstop. Swings and misses for strike 1. Gertis the runner at second base. Mason Tatey the runner at first. Both of them had reached on fielder's choices this inning. Tatey, ground ball fielded by Klespies at shortstop, no play. So he was deep in that 5-6 hole. Was able to keep the ball in the infield, but no shot at any base to get an out.
Next up for the Spartans, number 1, Carson Lobby.
So Asher Luderman reaches with the single, infield single, loads the bases. Number 9 hitter Carson Lobby up to bat. Another chance for an RBI. He had an RBI single last inning. Infield playing in for the Falcons. Lobby swings, fouls this one back out of play. It appears as Lobby heating up a bit at the plate. He had 2 hits Wednesday. Another hit in his first at bat tonight. Drives this one into left center field. That's going to be deep enough to score a run. Gertis tagging from third base. Here comes the throw. Up the line and not in time. That is a sac fly for Carson Lobby. RBI. Makes it 5-0 Grundy Center.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Judd Jarowski.
Mason Tatey and Asher Luderman unable to advance on that throw to the plate. So they remain at first base and second base, and senior Judd Jarowski, leadoff hitter, steps to the plate. Jarowski doubled into left field his last at bat. Watches ball 1 outside. Mason Tatey at second base, the speedy Carson Lobby at first. Stagey's pitch hits the outside corner for strike 1. Jarofsky fouls, drives this one down the right field line. It's going to drift out of play. Stagey ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jarofsky came into tonight's game hitting .632 on the season. He's 1 for 2 tonight. It's not often you go 1 for 2 and see your batting average drop. Takes ball 2 upstairs, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Stagey comes set. Here's the delivery to Jarofsky. Off-speed pitch, Jarofsky gets under it, flies into left center field. Center fielder coming over and makes the grab. That will retire the side and close the book on the 3rd inning. Spartans add 1 more to the total, lead 5-0 as we head to the 4th. We're back, top of the 4th inning in Grundy Center, where the Spartans have a 5-0 lead over the Applington-Parkersburg Falcons. Leading off the 4th inning, leading hitter for the Falcons, Jackson Gillespie's a 500.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 21, Jackson Gillespie.
Gillespie's grounded out to 2nd base in the 1st inning. Takes ball 1 high. Jarofsky comes back with a fastball right at the knees on the outside corner. 1 ball and a strike. Gillespie's a sophomore shortstop for Applington-Parkersburg. Swings, fouls this one straight down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gillespie's hits in the number 3 spot in the Applington-Parkersburg batting order. He'll be followed by Luke Jackson, the center fielder. Jarofsky working out of the windup, takes his time, and Gillespie's calls time. Jarofsky with the delivery. Misses upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball right at the knees, called for strike 3. Gillespie goes down for the 1st out of the 4th inning.
Next up for the Falcons, number 8, Luke Jacobson.
Center fielder Luke Jacobson up to bat. He's been busy in center field tonight. He's been covering a lot of ground. Reached on an error in the 2nd inning. Stranded at 2nd base. Curveball from Jarofsky breaks down for strike 1. Jacobson, a 172 hitter coming into this ball game tonight. Swings and misses. Big cut there from the center fielder. He's behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Jarofsky working out of the delivery. Just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. this time, makes the adjustment, paints the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the fourth inning for Judd Drofsky.
Next up for the Falcons, number 3, Cormac Steggy.
That is 3 consecutive strikeouts for Jarofsky. He struck out Lincoln Ammons to end the third inning. Now 2 outs, top of the fourth inning. Cormac Steggy, the pitcher, up to bat. Swings and misses his way out ahead of the off-speed delivery. Steggy swings, slow roller to second base. Lobby fields it cleanly, throw to first base in plenty of time. That's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Grundy Center still ahead, 5-0.
Batting for the Spartans, number 5, Braden Davey.
Center fielder Braden Davey to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning for Grundy Center. Swings, fouls off the first offering. McStagey started this game still on the mound for Appleton Parkersburg. Davey walked in the first inning, stole second base. He's retired in the second innings. He attempted bunt for a hit, but was thrown out at first base. Slow roller to shortstop. That's going to be a tough play for Gillespie. He charges it. Can't make the plays. That was a slow roller. I don't think he had a chance to throw out the speedy Braden Davey. So Davey reaches on the infield single to lead off the fourth inning. Bringing up senior catcher
Next up
Pete
for the
Lebo.
Spartans, number 11, Pete Lebo.
Lebo's been on base twice tonight, singled in the first, walked in the second. Keep an eye on Davey. He stole a base in the first. See how many pitches before he goes here in the fourth. He's off. Outside pitch, throw down to second base. It's going to be close. Throw is just a little too far up the line. Don't think they're able to get a tag on Davey, so he's now at second base. 1 ball, no strikes to Pete Lebo. Lebo, ground ball to first base. He'll be retired. Holman takes it himself to the bag. Lebo hit it sharply, but it was right at the
Now
first
batting for the
baseman.
Spartans, number 2, Ethan Meester.
Davey is able to advance to third base on the play. And shortstop Ethan Meester digs in, number 4 hitter in the Spartan lineup tonight. Soft fly ball down the right field line. The first baseman Holman going back, makes a nice play. Davey tags, he'll score easily. Meester is retired on the foul pop-up down the first baseline. Gets I think that does go down as a sac fly. Give Meester the RBI on the pop-up to first base.
Next up for the Spartans, number 19, Ryder Slifer.
And they almost looked like first baseman Kingston Holman was unaware that Davey could tag on that play. He was in no hurry to throw the ball back to the catcher after making that difficult catch. Slifer takes ball 1. Now 2 outs, nobody on base for Grundy Center. Offering from Stege misses upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to Ryder Slifer. Slifer hit for the 3rd consecutive time tonight.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 24, Hayden Gertis.
I don't know what the school record is for hit by pitches in the game, but Slifer now at 3 in this ball game. Which I would have to guess that that's got to be getting close to a in-game record if such records are kept. Hayden Gertis steps in with 2 outs, Slifer on first base. Gertis takes ball 1 high and outside. Gertis 0 for 2 in the ballgame. He reached on an error back in the 2nd, scored a run. And then last inning, he reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run. Slifer running. Good pitch to run on as that curveball breaks low and away. Tough pitch to throw to second. Slifer gets there with no throw. So Gertis looking for his first hit of the night, but he has scored 2 runs already. Swings, drives this one into right field. That's a sharp single. Slifer being waved around third. Here comes the throw from right field. Up the line, not in time. Smart base running by Gertis to take second base on the throw. So RBI single for Hayden Gertis.
Next up for the Spartans, number 10, Mason Tatey.
And that's probably a situation where the Falcons coach would rather see that throw come into the cutoff man, keep Gertis from getting into scoring position on that play. Right fielder Mason Tatey up to bat, 0 for 2 on the night. First pitch swinging, fouls it up. That's going to get out of play back behind the first base dugout. Tatey popped up to second base, his first at bat, and then reached on a fielder's choice last inning, was stranded at second base. Nick Stege working out of the stretch. Here's the delivery. Misses inside, gets off of Sully Jansen's glove all the way to the backstop. Nobody covering home. Gertis is going to make a break for it. And he gets under the tag. Hayden Gertis scores from second base on a pass ball. Aggressive, smart base running from Hayden Gertis. As we've seen the effort level of this Falcon team seemingly going downhill a little bit these last 2 innings, that the Spartans have started to add a little bit of cushion to their lead. In that last play, Hayden Gertis was on second base. It was a pass ball, got all the way to the backstop. Sully Jansen, the catcher, went back to get it, assuming that Gertis would stop at third. Gertis smartly noticed that Stege, the pitcher, was not covering home, so he made a break towards the plate and was able to dive in under the tag to score that run. The Spartans now lead 8-0, 2 outs in the 4th inning, nobody on base for Mason Tatey. Pitch misses outside, 3 balls and a strike. Tatey draws the 2-out walk. They bring up Asher Luderman and does
Next up for the Spartans, number 13, Asher Luderman.
Luderman having a really good night at the plate tonight. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles. Takes ball 1. Tatey the runner at first, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Strike called right at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Luderman, the designated hitter tonight, is hitting for Riggs Yoder, the third baseman. Tatey, the runner, at first. Luderman swings and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Luderman came into tonight's game hitting .312. That'll be going up with his 2-hit night. He takes ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. For Asher Luderman, just an 8th grader, playing designated hitter tonight for the Spartans. Takes ball 3 high and in. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tatey will be off on the delivery. Luderman takes ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks by Mason Tatey and Asher Luderman.
Now batting for the
2
Spartans,
runners
number
on
1,
base for
Carson Lobby.
Lobby having a good night as well. He had an RBI single in the 2nd inning and then a sacrifice fly last inning. Driven in 2 runs tonight from the number 9 spot in the order. He takes ball 1. So the bottom of the order doing a really solid job for this Grundy Center offense tonight. Been on base a total of 4 times and driven in 3 runs. Lobby ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Stagey, the pitcher, comes in with a nice pitch right on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Carson Lobby, the Spartan second baseman. Lobby drives this one into right field, right at the right fielder, makes a couple steps in, makes the grab to retire the Spartans. But not before they score 3 more runs and expand their lead. Spartans lead now 8-0 as we head to the 5th inning. Well, welcome back to Grundy Center. We're in the top of the 5th inning where the Spartans lead 8-0. And we have a new pitcher on the mound. As the book is retired on Judd Jarofsky. He goes 4 innings, does not give up a run, does not give up a hit. So you combine the 4 innings tonight with the 5 hitless innings he threw Tuesday night. That's 9 innings of hitless baseball from Judd Jarofsky this week. And he'll be replaced on the mound by junior Ethan Meester. Meester, really good stats on the mound this year. Has not pitched a lot, only 6 1/3 innings. But opponents are only hitting 100 against him. He's only given up 2 hits in those 6 1/3. Has not allowed an earned run yet. This will be Meester's 4th game pitched. He started 1, the other 3 all in relief. Works exclusively out of the stretch. He'll be facing Colbin Hoppenworth. Hoppenworth swinging, just got a piece of it for strike 1. Colbin Hoppenworth, the third baseman, struck out in the 2nd inning in that marathon at bat where he saw 10 pitches versus Jarofsky. Meester comes back with a big curveball, gets ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Meester comes back with a fastball, misses outside. Pretty good place for an 0-2 pitch, just a few inches off the plate. Tried to get Hoppenworth to chase, he wouldn't bite. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Coben Hoppenworth, third baseman for Appleton Parkersburg. Ethan Meester comes set, working out of the stretch. Tries an off-speed pitch, misses high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Meester paints the corner right at the knees. Gets a strikeout looking for the first out of the 5th inning.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 9, Rylan Asher.
Brings up junior Rylan Asher, the right fielder for this Falcons baseball team. Asher struck out swinging, his only at bat so far tonight. Meester misses outside with the curveball. Asher swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ethan Meester, nice fastball in the outer half of the plate. It's ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Meester shakes off Liebel, finds the pitch he wants. Liebel sets up outside. This one driven down the right field line. That's gonna go foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rylan Asher. Looking ahead in the schedule for this Grundy Center team, they will be home again next Tuesday versus Denver. Denver with a 3-7 record on the year. We'll have that broadcast for you here on the YouTube channel. Meester with a nice pitch. Strikes out Asher. He's faced 2 batters, struck them both out. Brings up
Next
Kingston
up for the
Holman,
Falcons,
first
number
baseman.
7, Kingston Holman.
Holman walked his only at bat tonight. He was the last Falcon to reach base back in the 3rd inning. Takes ball 1. Between Meester and Jarofsky, they have now struck out 5 of the last 6 Falcon hitters. Meester misses high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Ball 3, low and outside. As Kingston Holman heading to count, 3 balls, no strikes. Trying to reach base with 2 outs here in the 5th inning for this Falcons team. He draws a 4-pitch walk. Brings up
Now
number
batting
9
for the
hitter,
Falcons, number
Lincoln
22,
Ammons.
Lincoln Ammons.
Kingston Holman's been on base twice tonight, both walks. Falcons 1 runner on, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Lincoln Ammons struck out in his only at bat tonight. That pitch is high. Slow chopper foul down the 3rd base line. 1 ball, 1 strike now, 2 outs. Runner on first for the Falcons. Lincoln Ammons, the number 9 hitter, up to bat. Meester tries an off-speed pitch, breaks into the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Slow chopper off the end of the bat. That's going to stay fair. Meester's able to field it and tag Ammons as he goes down the line. And that will retire the side in the 5th. Falcons still hitless in the ball game. Grundy Center leads 8-0. We'll be heading to the bottom of the 5th inning when we come back. Welcome back. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Grundy Center leads 8-0. We do have a pitching change for the Falcons. Number 5, sophomore Taylor Huddle, now on the mound. Huddle making his 3rd appearance of the season. His first appearance in relief. He's pitched 9 innings. Opponents are hitting .325 against him. In those 9 innings, he's given up 13 hits, 6 earned runs. He's walked 7 batters and struck out 12.
Judgerovsky.
All of that equals a 4.67 ERA. He'll be facing the top of the Spartan order with Judgerovsky, who is 1 for 3 in the night. He's flown out to center field twice and doubled in the 2nd. Judgerovsky takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Curveball misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to Judgerovsky, the starting pitcher tonight. The pitcher of record. If this score holds, he'll pick up the win. Huddle's offer, he misses outside, and Judgerovsky ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. After starting Judgerovsky off with the strike, it's now been 3 straight balls, and Judgerovsky heading the count. 3 balls, 1 strike to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Pitch misses outside, and Judgerovsky draws the leadoff walk. He is on base for the 2nd time tonight, and that will bring up Braden Davey, the center fielder. Davey walked in the 1st. He was thrown out trying to bunt for a hit in the 2nd. And then had that infield single in the 4th. Drives this one foul down the left field line. Judgerovsky takes his lead at first base. Braden Davey, the hitter. Fastball called, strike on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Taylor Huddle, the new pitcher, just a sophomore for this Falcons team. Misses down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davey, 2 stolen bases tonight. Now trying to see if he can get a base hit. Swings and misses for strike 3. And that's the first out of the inning.
Next up for the Spartans, number 11, Pete Lebo.
Senior catcher Pete Lebo up to bat. Lebo's been on base twice tonight. He singled in the first, walked in the second, and then grounded out to first base back in the fourth. There goes Drofsky. Lebo swings, pops this up foul down the third baseline. Third baseman giving it a look right in front of his own dugout. This is going to drift out of play, bounces off the top of the Falcon dugout. Hit and run was on as Drofsky was running on the play, on the pitch. Lebo fouls it off out of play. Keep an eye on Drofsky. Let's see if he has the green light to go again. Lebo pops this up foul down the third baseline again. This one might stay in play. It does stay in play, but no chance for the third baseman to make a play because it bounced right up against the fence back behind third base. Lebo now behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Could be a good count to run for Drofsky. Let's see if he goes in this situation. He's leaning towards second. There he goes. Lebo with a sharp single into right field. Drofsky was running out of the pitch, gets to third base easily, standing up. And Pete Lebo has his second single of the ball game.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 2, Ethan Meester.
Junior Ethan Meester up to bat. Started the game at shortstop. He pitched last inning, looking for his first at bat of his first hit of the game. He's 0 for 3. Came into the ball game hitting .444 on the year. We'll see if Lebo runs at first base. There he goes. Meester swings and misses. Ball gets past the catcher. Drofsky's going to try to score on it. He is able to beat the pitcher to the plate. Scores on the wild pitch. Lebo gets to second base on the steal. The Spartans expand their lead, now lead 9-0. So a base hit by Ethan Meester could potentially end the game if Lebo's able to score. Huddle steps off the mound as Lebo is dancing around a bit at second base as his lead. Second baseman holding Lebo on. Now breaks off. Meester pops up to the second baseman. Now the first baseman calls him off, makes the catch. Now 2 outs, Lebo on second base.
Next up for the Spartans, number 19, Ryder Slifer.
Ryder Slifer up to bat, 2 outs. One of the more interesting scorebook lines of the season is he was hit by a pitch in the second inning, hit by a pitch in the third inning, and in the fourth inning, hit by a pitch. Swings, pops this one up on the infield. Gillespie's the shortstop camping underneath it. He makes the grab. And we go to the 6th inning. Spartans lead 9-0. Wes Shirk leading off the top of the 6th inning for the Falcons. Takes strike one from Ethan Meester. Meester came in relief of Drofsky last inning. Shirk ground ball to second base. Carson Lobby scoops it up, makes the play easily to retire Shirk at first base. And the first out here in the 6th. Brings up catcher Sully Jansen. Jansen 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Next up for the Falcons, number 2, Sully Jansen.
Jansen takes high for ball 1. Meester's now retired 4 of the 5 batters he's faced. Coming in relief, misses outside with the curveball. Jansen ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Falcons looking for their first hit of the ball game. Fouled back out of play. 2 balls and a strike now to Sully Jansen, the Falcon catcher. Meester gets his sign, comes set. Curveball hits the outside corner, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ethan Meester gets his sign from Lebo. Misses low and away. We have a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning. Sharp ground ball to shortstop. Drofsky goes down on a knee to scoop it up. Fires to first base to Ryder Slifer for the 2nd out of the inning. Jansen hit that hard, but it was right at Judd Drofsky at shortstop.
Next up for the Falcons, number 21, Jackson Gillespie.
Shortstop Jackson Gillespie's up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Now facing Ethan Meester for the first time tonight. Meester starts him off with an off-speed pitch, misses low and away. Two balls, no strikes now as that ball misses down. Meester misses high and outside. 3 balls, no strikes to Jackson Gillespie's. Gillespie's draws a 4-pitch walk. He'll be on first base, 2 outs. Bringing up Luke
How about
Jacobson.
it for the Falcons, number 8, Luke Jacobson.
Gillespie's just the 5th base runner of the ball game for this Falcons team, as the Spartan pitching staff has really been on their game tonight. Able to really put the clamps down on what's been a pretty hot team, Falcon team, coming into this ball game. Meester hits Jacobson in the back with an off-speed pitch. And for the first time tonight, the Falcons have multiple runners on base.
Next up for the Falcons, number 3, Cormac Steggy.
Cormac Steggy up to bat. He started the game on the mound. Now has a chance to drive in a run. After a 2-out walk and a 2-out hit batsman, Falcons have runner in scoring position for Stagey. Meester misses upstairs for ball one. Ball two outside. Cormac Stagey bats from the left side of the plate. Digs in to face junior Ethan Meester. Fastball right down the middle. Stagey pops a foul down the third baseline. That's going to get out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Meester pitch misses high and tight. Three balls and a strike. Ethan Meester comes set, working out of the stretch. Misses outside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Falcons trying to put together a 2-out rally.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 14, Colvin Hoppenworth.
As they've loaded the bases without the courtesy of a hit. Colvin Hoppenworth, the third baseman, chance to drive in multiple runs with a base hit. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out swinging in the 2nd, struck out looking in the 5th. Nice curveball for Meester. Starts it out at the batter's head, and it broke out across the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball bounces outside, gets past Levo, and the Falcons are on the board. Jackson Gillespie comes around to score on the wild pitch. Jacobson advances to third. Stagey at 2nd. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike to Colvin Hoppenworth. Hoppenworth follows this one straight back out of play. Falcons able to score their first run tonight without the courtesy of a hit. 2 walks, a hit batter, and a wild pitch puts them on the board. This one driven into left center field. Davey going to his right to make the play. Camps under it and squeezes it to end the 6th inning. But the Falcons get on the board. 2 walks, a hits batter, and a wild pitch. They leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Spartans lead 9-1. Welcome back to Grundy Center. Bottom of the 6th inning. Spartans lead 9-1. Junior
Now batting for the Spartans, number 24, Hayden Gertis.
Gertis takes ball one high and outside. Taylor Huddle still on the mound for the Falcons, back for his second inning of work. Curtis takes ball two. Looking at the conference standings, Grundy Center, Dike New Hartford, and Union Community all with one conference loss. Huddle's pitch just misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes now to Gertis. So it's a tight race at the top of the NICL conference standings between those 3 teams. Right behind them, AGWSR, Wapsie Valley, South Hardin, and Hudson with just 2 losses each. Gertis takes the leadoff walk.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 10, Mason Tatey.
Right fielder Mason Tatey up to bat. Tatey's 4th plate appearance of the night. He's 0 for 2, he did walk once. Takes ball one in the dirt. And looking ahead at the upcoming games for Grundy Center, they're home Tuesday versus Denver. Then Wednesday they'll travel to West Fork. That game will be played in Sheffield. Tatey just gets out of the way. Nearly had a hit by pitch. He scooted back out of the way to miss that one. And then next Thursday, Grundy Center will travel to Dike New Hartford, where if the records hold, will be 2 of the top teams in the conference. Dike New Hartford with a 7-3 record on the year. Tuesday's opponent, Denver's 3-7. Wednesday's opponent, West Fork, 2-8. Tatey taking all the way on that 3-0 count, takes a fastball down the middle. Now 3-1. See if he gets a pitch to hit in this situation. Hayden Gertis takes his lead at first base. Ball 4 high and tight. Tatey draws his
now batting for the
walk
Spartans,
in the
number 13, Asher Luderman.
Designated hitter Asher Luderman up to bat. He's been on base all 3 times tonight. 2 singles and a walk. Back-to-back walks to start the bottom of the 6th inning for Taylor Huddle. Luderman, big swing and a miss on the first pitch. And Luderman batting for third baseman Riggs Yoder in tonight's game. Takes ball 1 outside. Taylor Huddle on the mound for the Falcons, his second inning of work. Came in relief of Cormac Stagey. Now a 2-ball, 1-strike count to Asher Luderman. No outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Luderman pops this one up. That's going to get foul and out of play. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Luderman takes ball 3 high. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to the Spartan designated hitter. Luderman takes ball 4 outside. And just like we saw last inning, when the Falcons loaded the bases without a hit, the Spartans have now loaded the bases in the bottom of the 6th inning, courtesy of 3 straight walks. And it looks like we will have a pitching change. See catcher Sully Jansen jogging into the dugout. It usually means he is going to either come into pitch or move to a different position So he's going to have to take off all of the gear. Catcher Sully Jansen looks like he'll be moving to shortstop. Shortstop Jackson Gillespie will be the new pitcher. And the new catcher still appears to be in the dugout putting the gear on. We'll get that number for you once we have it. And believe it or not, we're almost at the halfway point of the season. This is game number 9 for the Spartans, 20 games on the schedule. It would have been the halfway point, but the Union Community game was shortened due to rain, so it's not an official game yet. New catcher for Appleton Parkersburg Falcons, number 6, Elijah Ogle, a junior. Gillespie's on the mound, just his second pitching appearance of the season. His previous appearance was a start. This is his first appearance in relief. He's pitched 3 1/3 innings. In those 3 innings, he's given up 4 hits, 5 runs, only 3 of those earned. He's walked 4, hit a batter, struck out 2. All that equals a 6.30 earned run average. In a tough spot for him to come in relief. Bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the 6th inning. He'll be facing number 9 hitter Carson Lobby. Lobby's had a good game tonight. He had an RBI single, later scored a run back in the 2nd inning, had a sac fly to center field to drive in a run in the 3rd, and then flew out to right field in the 4th. Hayden Gertis, the runner, at 3rd. Mason Tatey at 2nd. Asher Luderman at 1st base. All 3 Spartan base runners reached via the walk this inning. Bringing up Carson Lobby with an RBI opportunity. The Falcons' infield defense playing in right at the edge of the grass. Lobby takes ball 1 low and inside. Gillespie stays on that inside corner, hits with a fastball that time. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Gillespie stays on that inside corner. All 3 pitches to Lobby. He's been hitting the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lobby grounds this one down the 3rd base line. Fair ball. Gertis scores easily. Here comes Mason Tatey. Here comes the throw from left field. Tatey scores. 2-run single for Carson Lobby. And that gives the Spartans a 10-run win, 11-1 in 6 innings. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We will be back
The final score is
for
Spartans
Tuesday's
11,
broadcast
Falcons 1.
when the Denver Cyclones come to town. Have a good evening. Again, Spartans lead or win 11-1 over the Appleton Parkersburg Falcons. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Tuesday night.
Please drive home safely.